Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with the Kid. Today I'm going to try something I've seen others do on YouTube that I've never tried before. So what are we going to do? We're going to put a pork loin in the Instantpot along with the potatoes. We're going to do regular potatoes and some sweet potatoes along with the pork loin all at the same time in the same pressure cooker. So we're going to try that. Some of you have asked about pressure cookers, about Instantpots, and you'd like a video on safety and how to use it and all that. I'm going to talk you through on what I'm going to do for this recipe with our Instantpot, and we're going to begin that right now. So, pork tenderloin in the Instantpot right here on Cooking with the Kid. Stick with us. All right, what are we going to need? Well, I've got some potatoes. I also have some sweet potatoes, some apple juice, some barbecue rub. I'll need some salt and pepper, and of course I have a double pack of pork loin. So we're going to use that. We're going to use our Instantpot. Let's get started. All right, so I've got pork loin, which is fairly inexpensive, $10 for 2 of these pork loins. We're going to season them up. Here's our pork tenderloins. I have some onion powder and some Lowry's garlic salt. So I'm going to put a little of that on there. We have garlic salt, onion powder. So I'm going to put some black pepper on it. Pepper grinder's not working when you're trying to do this kind of stuff, so I'll just use regular black pepper. All right, so next I'm going to add Meat Church the Gospel Rub. I'm going to add that on there. So hopefully this will work out. All right. Don't know how much of that's going to cook off. Okay, when you got an Instantpot, you probably got one of these. I'm sure you probably did if you bought it new. You probably wondered what this is for. This is to put down in the bottom of the Instantpot so that you can pour your liquids in the bottom and it raises whatever you're cooking up off the bottom. So we're going to use that. Like I said, that keeps stuff off the bottom so you can add your liquid down in there. So for the liquid, I'm going to add some water. But I'm also going to add maybe a cup of apple juice. And another hint, when you're using the Instantpot, you have to add water. You have to add some kind of liquid, because the liquid is what gives it the steam, which seals it and pressurizes it. So you have to make sure you use at least half a cup to a cup of liquid. If you're using your Instantpot and it won't seal, maybe that's the reason why. So I'm going to take the pork loins and I'm going to put them on the sides of the rack, like so, up out of the liquid. And then I'm going to put the potatoes on top of it. Okay, I've got sweet potatoes and regular white potatoes. So for the sweet potatoes, I'm just going to punch a couple of holes in the skin, and I'm going to wrap them in aluminum foil. So I've got 4 of these and 2 white potatoes. Okay, and I have 2 regular potatoes. So what am I going to do with them? I have some vegetable oil. I'm going to put a little vegetable oil on them. Kind of rub them down with vegetable oil. A little bit of vegetable oil, and I have some kosher sea salt. Kind of rub that in on the potatoes, rub it in, then I'm going to take and wrap them up. All right, I'm going to take the potatoes, take the 2 white potatoes and put them in the middle, and take the sweet potatoes put them around the sides. Now you need to leave enough room. There is a line on your Instantpot that says do not go higher than this line with liquid. So we've got those in there. We're going to put it on high pressure for 19 minutes, and then we're going to let it naturally release for 10. What's natural release? There's a valve on top of the Instantpot that has to be set to seal if you want to use the pressure feature. Well, once the pressure cook is over, you can't just remove the lid. You have to release the pressure. Well, if you don't hit release, it will release slowly on its own. So you want to at least let it release for 10 minutes. Like I said, I'm going to try it on high for 19 minutes and we'll see how it turns out. First time, we're learning together. Now I'm on the back of the Instantpot, and as you can see, this little red button on my particular model, I've got it set to seal. Either side is release, and there's a little red button. And as the pressure builds, and when it finally seals, that little red button will pop up. That's how you know. So when you put it in the Instantpot, it's not going to start cooking 19 minutes automatically. It has to build up pressure. And as it builds up pressure, once the pressure sets, then it begins to cook. So you need to factor that in your meal planning times. I'm going to hit cancel, which turns it off. And I'm going to wait 10 minutes and let it release natural pressure. And then I'll come and let the rest of the pressure off. Okay, I've waited 10 minutes. So I'm going to naturally release it. Okay, once the little red button goes down, all the pressure has been released. It's safe to take the top off. Be very careful. Again, read your instruction manual. Do not take my instructions above your own instructions that came with it, but take all safety precautions. There's the tenderloin. Let's check the temperature on the tenderloin. Oh yeah, 200 degrees. I used a fork and tested the potato. It's good. It's good. The sweet potatoes are really soft. They're done. And then the tenderloin looks and smells delicious. All right, here's the tenderloin. I'm going to cut into it, show you what it looks like. Oh yeah, falling apart. It's pulling apart very easily. Pull it apart with your fingers. There it is, everybody. Pork tenderloin and sweet potatoes in the Instantpot. Hopefully that inspires you to go out and try it. Like I said, first time doing it, turned out very well. I've already tasted of it and it's very good. Again, thanks for watching Cooking with the Kids, subscribing to the channel. If you hadn't already done so, please invite others to do so as well. We appreciate all that you do for us. The great comments, the thumbs ups, the support through Patreon and PayPal. We appreciate you all. God bless you. Have a great night and goodbye.